I am in the middle of 5 books at the moment.
No way.
Yeah, sure, okay. I didn't think I was this slow of a reader. I didn't enjoy being stressed. I am 94% through the book, and I do not know the character that was, mentioned, revealed, whatever. I did say that I might pick up another audiobook, didn't I? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be reading some books. Shocker. But specifically, I'm gonna be trying to finish as many of my current reads as I can. I am in the middle of 5 books at the moment. Yeah, I know it's bad. And to make matters worse, I'm traveling in 2 days, so I am, not making this easy on myself. Let me take you through what I'm reading at the moment, sort of where I'm at, my thoughts, my feelings, etc., and then we'll chat about the books as we go along. First up is an audiobook. It is We Who Will Die by Stacey S. Stark. I'm 82% through it, and I'm not loving it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is intriguing and it is interesting, but I feel like there's almost too much going on. And this is on me. Listening to the audiobook only does not help the confusion. Like, if you were to pick this book up, I would definitely recommend doing it, physically reading instead of an audiobook, because then, I feel like, at least for me, I can focus on the story a lot better and I retain the information better, whereas when I'm listening, it's just, passive. So yeah, the fact that I'm listening to it does not make it easier, but I'm intrigued enough to continue, and I'm intrigued enough to try and finish the audiobook. I've also got a physical read, which is quite exciting because I was primarily digital for like the past year. But recently I brought some books back from home, just a little bit, because I don't have a lot of space. And so I'm happy to get back to reading physically. Now this one is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare, book 2 in the Mortal Instruments series. And I am like, I don't know what that is. Definitely past half, maybe like 70%, something like that. And I'm actually quite enjoying it. I know it's YA, but I think it's the nostalgia that keeps me going. I'm not gonna say too much about what this book is about, just in case you haven't read it yet, but I'm enjoying it. I like being back in the Shadowhunters world, and I can't wait to get to Cassie's new books, because those I haven't read yet. So yeah, powering through this, and then I'm gonna get to the adult stuff. And this I'm gonna be focusing on primarily for the next 2 days, because it is physical, so I can't take it traveling with me. Well, I could, but I'm only taking a backpack for a week. So yeah, definitely my Kobo is gonna go with me over a physical read. And then I'm in the middle of 3 books on my Kobo. Now, I don't know. I don't have much time to read today, like, at all. I did a bit of listening to my audiobook, so that's good, that's nice. But the majority of the reading of this reading blog is gonna be done tomorrow and the day after. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna prioritize City of Ashes, because it's physical and I can't take it with me and I want to finish before I go, as well as the audiobook, just because I listen to it while I'm doing things. I'm sure I'll be able to finish the last 18% in the next 2 days. Now, as for my digital reads, and then I go on yapping about the Kobo books that I don't really get to in this video, so I'm just gonna talk over myself and tell you in a nutshell the priorities list. First off is Go Cook Yourself, because I'm the closest to being done. Then Handmaid's Tale, then Kingdom of Ash, but I don't really get to those. So yeah, you're welcome. One thing that I absolutely do not want to do is start another book. Categorically, please don't. Do not do it. I think if I finish my audiobook early, then yeah, possibly, that's allowed. But the thing is, I don't have an audiobook for any of the books I'm currently reading, as I otherwise would have switched to physical and listened to something else, but I don't have any of the other audiobooks, so I have to stick with We Who Will Die. Anyway, if I finish it early, I am allowing myself to start a new audiobook, a new romance audiobook, but nothing in terms of physical or digital books. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me out for God knows how long. Like I said, I'm probably not going to read much today, so cue tomorrow for a reading montage. Right, so I've got an update for you guys. Yesterday, I actually managed to do a tiny bit of reading. I read like a couple of pages at work, something like that, but nothing too crazy. I was very busy and I got home late. But today, I managed to listen to my audiobook quite a lot. I did my nails, as you saw, and I always like to listen to my audiobook while I do them. So I did that. I've got an hour left. I'm 94% through. I'm not gonna lie, there was a reveal, like a big plot twist, whatever, and I do not know who that character is. I'm gonna repeat, I am 94% through the book, and I do not know the character that was, mentioned, revealed, whatever. And I think that says something. Again, I don't know if it's because I'm listening to an audiobook or if that book is just so confusing and so, like, there's too much going on for me to remember every single character. But yeah, not good. Not good. I've got a little bit over an hour free now before I have to go to work. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna try and make some progress on the Sea of Ashes. I'll update you guys as I go along.
No way. So I literally just finished We Who Will Die, and I've got mixed feelings about it. I've got a love-hate relationship with this book. I really enjoyed the premise of it and like the whole idea for the world, but I feel like it was trying to do too much. So many like races of people and creatures as well. Like the hierarchy didn't really make sense to me. The fact that there were gods as well, and like sure they explained it like a little bit, but it was trying too hard, and I feel like stuff wasn't explained very well. Again, it might be due to the fact that I listened to this book rather than read it. Maybe I would have gained like more understanding had I read the book, but I feel like even reading, I would have been lost. I just the whole ending was like, I don't know. First of all, I didn't know who the character was for that big reveal thingy. Then there was also some stuff with a certain vampire, I'm not gonna say who, that also made me a bit like, yeah, sure, okay. Like, I'm very conflicted. I'm very conflicted about this book. Right now, having just finished, I feel like it's a 3-star read. Because I didn't hate it. The FMC did make me want to rip my hair out at points. But I feel like it has potential. It has potential, and I want it to love it. I don't know if I maybe put too high expectations on it and on myself to like it, and maybe that's what also contributed to my overall experience. But yeah, those are my thoughts for now. I feel like I really overestimated how much time I would have to read during those 2 days, because yeah, yesterday I was all like, okay, so I'm gonna finish the audiobook, then I'm gonna finish City of Ashes, then I'm gonna finish whatever, and then I'm gonna finish whatever. I read like, I don't know, 20 pages, 30 pages. I'm on chapter 16 and I've got just over 100 pages left in this one. I think I can do it tomorrow. I think. If I do everything that I have to do quite fast, then I think I can do it. Guess who just finished City of Ashes? It's me. It's me. She's done. Finished. It took me a lot longer than I thought it would, because I only had like 115 pages left, something like that. It took me like solid 3 hours, I think. I didn't think I was this slow of a reader. But either way, I really enjoyed it, especially towards the end, like when there was more action and it was the culmination of the story, right? That was good. It was very action-packed and very, very exciting. One thing though, if you've read the story, then you know. If you haven't, I'm gonna do my best not to spoil it. The thing between our main characters, even knowing how the story pans out, it still gives me the ache. It still makes me go, guys, can we not, please? So yeah, that was a little bit cringe, not gonna lie. Like, I obviously know the conclusion to it, like what happens, but I don't remember how it happens. So I'm very curious to see it, and I'm curious to see when we would find out. Because so far it's been a whole book thinking, you know, what they're thinking. And
I just want the truth to come out so that I can stop being weird. Simon's stuff was a bit scary. Not scary, but like stressful. Because, again, I remember vaguely the story and what happens, but I don't remember the specific details. So I was like, please, 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 be okay, be okay. Yeah. I didn't enjoy being stressed. I'm trying to think of a rating. I'm probably gonna go with 4.25. Either 4.25 or 4.5. Speaking of books, I did in fact start a new audiobook today. But I don't have an excuse, I just wanted something fun to listen to while I cleaned. And I started Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I am 46% through it already. It's a very fun read, I gotta say. Like, I was immediately hooked. I like the main character. She's a bit quirky, you know, a bit weird, but like, that's fine. We like it. We do. And I enjoy her and Wes's relationship. Yeah, I think she can do so much better than Michael, obviously. Yeah, it's so addicting. Like, it's my second Lynn Painter book, and I'm quite enjoying her writing style. I did say that I might pick up another audiobook, didn't I? And I did, because I'm weak. Also, I did some reading in the morning though, and I got a decent chunk done of Go Cook Yourself. I think I'm like 75, 80% through, something like that. So I might finish it this evening. Fingers crossed, because I am a lot slower than I thought I would be for some reason. I guess I'll update you as that goes, and if not, then at least I finished my physical book and I achieved the main goal of this reading vlog. Okay, I'll catch you guys later, I guess. Bye bye.